Man, I'm gonna hate editing this one later on. Let's get this over with. Yo, what's good, everybody? Today, I want to talk about one of the most toxic relationships that we have as creators. And that relationship is creatives and social media. And there's two angles of this relationship that I see most of the time. The first angle is creators don't want to post on social media. We really don't want to be on social media. And we don't want to put ourselves out there. And everybody tell you that you need to be on social media. You need to promote yourself. And social media is the best way to promote your music, to get your face in front of a lot of people. So you get a lot of artists pushing back on that because they don't want to be on social media. But on the other side of the coin, I get a lot of people being on social media too much and not using social media. They're a user of social media. They're not using social media to promote their music. Honestly, I fall into that camp more than the first one. I am on social media all the time. But today I want to talk about that relationship and ways that we can fix that relationship. I feel like the solution of it go hand in hand, especially if you're a creative. It goes hand in hand, and a couple of solutions I have in mind, a couple of steps that I'm taking to step back from social media so much and stop living on social media and just use social media as a tool. And for anybody that don't know who I am, what's good with you? I'm Unique from 99 Doors Entertainment. I'm a music producer, a rapper, an artist, a creative. Let's jump into the topic. What is social media? For those who are gonna ask me, I'm talking about everything. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, anything that's online that you use to communicate with other people, I group it all into social media. And the best thing about social media is the way that you connect and you can reach out to a lot of people. You can bring a lot of people into your world and you can enter into their world. And as a creative, that's very important, especially when you want to share your art. It don't matter if it's art like you painted, art as in music, any type of art that you want to share with the world, it's best to get on social media and share it. And I know a lot of older artists, a lot of older musicians, rappers, singers, they do not want to be on social media. Either they didn't grow up with it or they did grow up with it, but they learned how to keep their life off of social media. I know I was that way for the longest time. Until about like 5 years ago, I really wasn't on social media like that. I wasn't on Facebook. I did have a Facebook page, but I wasn't on it. I wasn't using it. I didn't have an Instagram page, and I really didn't share the music I was making. I was working with a lot of artists. I was working with artists in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and a lot of places in between, but I really didn't start showing my work until about 5 years ago. I jumped on Instagram. I started posting my beats, started posting my songs. I started networking through SoundCloud, stuff like that, and I really started growing through social media. Again, I know a lot of older artists that just don't want to do it, and I understand, because something about being on social media and sharing your work on social media, I feel like taint the idea of your work. It really take away the magic of what you making and what you creating, and it water it down just a little bit, and it's not as magical or unique like it was back in the day. And that's a lot of things that a lot of people say. Tupac didn't have to be on social media, and Ludacris or T.I., you get the picture. All the older artists didn't have to be on social media. They didn't have to share themselves. But I feel like back in the day, they didn't have social media. So of course they wasn't on it because they didn't have it. But they was on TV. They was pushing radio. And back then, that was the marketing for their music. That was their version of social media. So they was doing what they had to do. They was using the new tools that was out at the time to get their music in front of people. And I feel like if you're an artist nowadays, social media not gonna be around forever. There will be something that's gonna take social media place. But as of right now, social media is the best platform to get your music out, to get in front of people. So I encourage any and everybody to start promoting yourself, especially if you want to make a living off your music, or if you want to share it. Social media is the best way to share it. New beats on the website. If you want to grab them, go ahead and check them out. 99doorsentertainment.com. Let's get it. On the other hand, there is the artist that's on social media way too much. And one person that comes to mind when I say this is Drake. Drake, I feel like is on social media way too much. He shared way too much of himself online. You can step back, you do not have to share that much. There's a real fine line of using social media to promote yourself and get yourself out there and being a user of social media. When I first got into posting my stuff online and really using social media, I was told to make sure you're using social media and promoting yourself and not just being a user of social media. Don't just be up there scrolling aimlessly, taking in all types of information, not being productive, because social media can be a real unproductive. It can snatch away hours of your time. My biggest two social media platforms that I focus on, and I also end up using more often, is YouTube and TikTok. I use TikTok for my short form content for anything less than a minute, but I also get stuck into that rabbit hole of scrolling on TikTok. YouTube I use for my long form content and putting it out there, and I also use that for when I want to unwind. I end up watching between 5 and 10 videos back to back, in which each of them being between 20 to 30 minutes long. That adds up and taking away my time from being creative, being productive, making sure I'm putting stuff out myself. And I was talking to my little brother, and he was talking about how he had to step back from social media and how he had to get away from it because I feel like it's sucking away too much of his time. And I was thinking like, damn, I did that a few years ago where I stepped back and I really cut back on how much I was on social media, and somehow I ended up back to that spot I was beforehand, where I'm always on there, I'm always scrolling, I'm always watching videos. It don't matter if it's how-to videos or what. I just feel like I was on there way too much. So I'm taking a few steps to fix that relationship with me being a creative and how much I'm on social media, and not just being on it, but the way that I use social media. Well, the first step that I'm taking is I am deleting most of the social media apps off my phone, because when talking to my brother, I realized I really don't need the apps on my phone. I don't need them. I don't need access to them at my fingertips. I can just do everything I need to do on my computer. I can edit my videos. I can use the website to upload my videos, schedule my videos out, and then I can take an hour or two out my day. I can go up there and respond to any comments or anything I need to do, post more videos, and that'll keep me off my phone and keep me more productive if I don't have easy access to that app anytime, all times of the day. I don't really need access to it all day. And I also mentioned scheduling out my videos. I do not have to record all my videos right there, especially with TikTok. I don't have to record my videos right then and there. I can wait till I'm back in my studio where I can record my videos. Or if I am out and about and I need to record something real quick, my phone do have a camera and I can record myself there and just send it to myself to edit later. I don't have to do everything on the app. I don't have to have access to the app all the time just to record the video. I can record it and edit it and upload it later. Now, one thing that I feel like I haven't got 100% answer for yet is the DMs back and forth, especially on TikTok and Instagram. I have a lot of people that hit me up on Instagram all the time, and I have a lot of people that hit me up on TikTok all the time. It's gonna be a lot slower for me responding back to those people, but I'm also trying to transfer everybody over to Discord, because I am going to leave Discord on my phone, and that's going to be my main way of keeping contact with a lot of people if I don't have their phone number. I'm going to use Discord to share thoughts and ideas, collab with people, and I'm going to keep that up. I do have a Discord channel. It's down right now, but I'm going to work on getting that back up and running and getting life back into my Discord, because right now it's dead. It's hard keeping the Discord alive. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I'm gonna work on that to keep myself off of social media. I'm gonna work on that to keep myself off of TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, TikTok be draining my life away. But that's a major step that I'm taking to make sure I stay off of social media and use social media like I'm supposed to. I'm also gonna start thinking out what I'm posting a lot more. I know I wanna promote my website and I wanna promote my music that I'm releasing, but I don't want my pages to be nothing but just promotion all the time. I never like pages that were just promotion all the time. I want to get into a routine of posting me, my life, my thoughts, stuff like that. I've been doing these videos right here where it's just me in front of the camera with y'all, talking to y'all. And I want to hear y'all thoughts down in the comment. Do y'all like these videos? And what do y'all think about social media? Because I want to continue these conversations down there and I want to keep them going. So